Pivo. It's just gotta be Pivo.
What are you doing?
Oh, Pivo.
You know what that means?
Not really.
Coming right up.
If you want fun and entertaining beer information, you've come to the right place. It's another Beer Guys TV brewcast.
Hey, welcome back to Beer Guys TV. And now that I got an education on, well, I'm about to get an education on what Pivo means. I was kind of curious. Pivo Brewing out of Iowa.
Calmar.
Calmar.
Yeah, it's right on Highway 52, actually.
On 52, is that got to be in northern Iowa then?
Northern Iowa. It's about 40 miles in, roughly.
Pivo.
From Minnesota.
Pivo Brewery.
Pivo Brewery. And Pivo means beer in Czech, the Czech language.
Oh, well, that's simple.
Yeah.
I mean,
so your song kind of matches. You know, beer, it's got to be beer,
just
right?
got to be beer. But, or does it?
Right?
Yeah,
so
excellent.
Recently, I visited Iowa. My wife and I and our family actually visited Pivo Brewing. And we had, so when we were in Karst Brewing a couple of years ago, we met some people there and they were telling us about this brewery. They said, you have to go, you know, if you're going down to Decorah to visit, say, Toppling Goliath.
Right, yeah.
They said, go 20 miles further south and go to this brewery called Pivo. And I've never heard Pivo or what that meant, or I didn't.
Sure.
It's like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
So as we're looking around, trying to discover some new breweries that we haven't been to, we saw Pivo, and we were looking on the website, and they have 40 beers on tap.
Oh,
Wow.
40.
Wow.
That they brew.
I was going to say, is it their beers?
Yeah, their beers.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
That's
just amazing.
It's a pretty big place.
Yeah, that almost got to be
It's-
really large.
So, I don't know if you've all been to Toppling Goliath.
We have.
Okay, so that's kind of that's a huge,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of reminds me a little bit of Surly.
yeah,
Anyway,
big tap room, very,
big tables.
yeah, very, yeah, this is not that.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a smaller brewery, and actually, they've got a nice patio in the back. They allow dogs and stuff on,
Sure.
and but I don't know, the inside's it's big but not huge.
Sure. Huh. But 39 or 40 taps. Wow.
Yeah, and that does not include the ciders that they have on
Oh,
tap.
oh.
So they do
Wow.
ciders as well.
Wow.
Sheesh. There's
Yeah.
some busy brewmasters back there.
Right.
Yeah.
A little background. I'm just reading this off their website. But it's veteran owned.
That's cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's- yeah. Neat.
Craig and Sarah both grew up on farms in Winneshiek County. For 21 years, the Air Force had them living and working around the globe. Through all their travels, they've always considered Northeast Iowa their true home, and they are thrilled to be putting roots back down to where it all began. This area is rich in small-town charm, friendly people, abundant natural resources, and natural beauty. But anyway, it's something that she's an artist, so they're, you know, where the beer gear is, it's a lot of the stuff that she produces.
Oh.
So t-shirts, and she does like jewelry and paintings and a lot of cool stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
This particular brew, I thought, and I did have a sip of it, a taste of
We
it,
got a little preview.
because one of my kids ordered it. Coffee cake beer.
Sounds good.
And I thought, okay, I got to bring that back for us to do a brewcast on.
Yeah. Brent's kind of going,
Because-
yeah.
Yep,
It
sounds
surprised
good.
me, right?
Yeah. What's the
So-
a 5.8?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
pretty
so-
light, so 5.8. It's not
it's
too
very-
bad.
very
And notice the crawler size.
Yeah.
This is what a crawler should be.
Yeah,
2
right.
pints,
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
32 ounces.
Very shareable.
Exactly,
Yes.
very shareable. If you and a friend want each a pint of beer, I mean, you could enjoy that in an evening.
Yeah.
You got us four. We'll have a decent glass out of this.
Mm-hmm.
So, Greg, I'll let you do the pouring.
Okay.
I'll read a little bit about it.
Well, just real quick, I see Great American Beer Festival and U.S. Open beer winner.
Yes. Yeah, they've won a lot of awards.
Beer on the run. Yeah, let's keep.
So good luck with that pour.
Ah, boy, yeah.
It's a good thing we got this nice tablecloth.
Right?
It's easy to clean.
That's why I picked it out just for that. Knowing the slob that I am.
All right.
Oh yeah, there it goes.
Yep.
Okay. Knew that was going to happen.
So this is under the specialty category, and they've got way more brews that they'd have on tap. They've got like 100 different brews that
Wow.
they've had.
Wow.
Wow.
That they've had.
That they've had.
Okay.
But on tap, they've got 40.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Wow.
So this one's called Coffee Cake Beer. It's ABV. Well, it says 6.6 here, but it says what?
5.8 on the can.
5.8 on the can. Okay, it's 13 IBU.
Okay.
That's what it says on the website. Oofda.
Pardon me. Yeah.
Oofda. Right.
Excuse me while I go get a mop.
That's okay. We'll.
No, I'll grab something. Mind me. Don't mind me. Keep talk amongst yourselves.
Okay. So here it says "Grandma in a glass."
Grandma. Wow, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
It's kind of,
Dark brown sugar and lactose intensifies the body of our classic coffee cream ale. Vanilla and cinnamon complete this decadent experience.
I can kind of smell that coming off of there.
Yeah.
From here.
It looks like there's, I don't want to say a lot of carbonation, but you can see the bubbles coming up.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like there's plenty there.
There. Yeah, it.
Yeah, it's
You can smell some of the spices plus a little bit of maltiness. coming
Yeah.
off there. Yeah.
Yep.
for sure.
Yeah.
Well, let's give her a taste
All
here.
right.
Well, let's do that. It's grandma in a glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, it certainly doesn't taste like cats and wool. So.
Like grandma. Think about that for a second. Cats and wool.
More of like that or apple pie.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
you go. Apple pie.
So this is an ale. So it's brewed with ale yeast, obviously. And what surprises me about it is that it tastes like coffee cake to me. And coffee, right? I mean, if you have a bite of coffee cake and a sip of coffee, like right after, that's what it tastes like to me.
Yeah.
So I was kind of surprised.
What was the makeup of the spices? It was cinnamon and what else?
Vanilla.
Vanilla.
Cinnamon, vanilla, brown sugar, and then lactose, which would be, some of the sugars in there as well.
Milk leavings.
Residue.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's see if it's warmed up a little bit. Maybe it'll...
And it might be a little bit cool for this type of beer, but
I get the sweetness.
yeah.
Not
And-
over the top, but there's some sweetness there.
Yeah.
And
Brown sugar.
I can taste the brown sugar part.
That's
I get
what
this.
think
I
too.
definitely get the cinnamon.
Yep.
Not like over the top, but it's
No,
but
it's
there.
right. It's there. Yep. Yep.
It's sweet enough without being.
Too sweet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Yeah. Sometimes some of those we've had somewhere, one and done, or even a 10 ounce. It's like, it was good, but I can't have another. Or it was just too much.
Yeah.
So this is perfect amount of sweetness.
The finish is a beer finish, which is what I like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't leave you with some kind of a pastry or something.
Yeah.
Not over the top coffee either. It's there, but not a lot.
Right.
Hey.
Leaving some nice lace.
It is. Yeah.
Pondering.
Makes me think that the coffee ad maybe is what's helping to round out some of that sweetness because you get the bitterness of the coffee.
At the end.
That's what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Which makes it kind of take that edge off the sweetness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that the
look at the bottom, the color,
Mm-hmm.
more of an amber.
Mhm.
Yeah. An ember hue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they have anything to be ashamed about on this one.
No.
Very well balanced because it's not overly vanilla, it's not overly cinnamon, it's not overly chocolate or coffee. It's pretty well balanced.
Yeah. You've a little bit of a odd bitterness at the end, but that's
Yeah, and as low as the IBUs are, you know, it's.
yeah.
I don't know if it's much of the hop that's doing that.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's certainly something different.
Yeah,
You know.
for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you brought it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You should go out more often.
And bring back beer.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Okay, which state are you going to next
Of course,
weekend?
Right? Right.
You know, recently Brent and I were both out hitting places too as we were checking on Facebook. But we didn't bring any beer back.
Nah, I noticed that.
Well, we were going to, but you know,
Yeah.
we got the last of it. Right.
Yeah, I was, it's the way it works for me.
Yeah.
I always get the leavings of what's left.
Yeah.
It's half.
All right. You're
I'll give it
lucky.
to you half for rice.
Lucky,
Okay.
lucky
Did
you
they
got
shake
that.
the keg before they?
Yeah, they were checking it. It's like, well, you know, we've got this 5-ounce glass. It'll fit in there. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. But think of the savings.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm being a frugal beer purchaser.
Yeah.
A connoisseur, as it were. Yes.
Mhm.
That's why it's great to have the hop passport.
That's right.
Yeah, buy one get one free in most locations, depending where you are in the country. But
Mhm.
here in Minnesota and
It's a
South
fun,
Dakota, Iowa,
fun thing to have.
yeah, the hop passport. If you haven't got one yet, check out hoppassport.com and
Yeah.
get one. Yeah, if you just get the state one, about 4 beers into it, and you're money ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Nice.
very cool. But,
Well, cool. Well, do you guys have any thoughts or
Well,
like a rating of sorts?
Yeah, I for me, I'd give it a good try it, strong try it. It's just something different. I don't even know what category to put that in, but it's got that sweetness. It's got interesting flavors. That just that little bit of the bitterness on the end kind of holds me back a little bit on it. But other than that, a decent offering. So a strong try it for me.
Cool.
Yeah.
I would say strong try it as well. I do like the dark beers, and this is, like I said before, it's very well balanced. It's not over the top anywhere, but it's light enough that if you wanted to have another one, you could.
Sure.
So I would try it.
Brent?
I would say it's a try it. One of the things that's kind of interesting to me about it is when you first poured it in the glass, one's going to think that this is going to be quite a lot heavier than what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
kind of a pleasant surprise
Yep.
because we over the years we've tried some that are way over the top heavy,
Yeah.
where you're like, boy, I can only handle one of these
Yeah.
probably.
Yep.
But not so much like the ABV, but just the whole
Sure. It's the
profile and
strong-
everything that's going on.
yeah.
So this one I could see where, definitely if you're buying the can like that with the 1 quart, sharing a pint with somebody, worth trying that out.
Yeah.
Doing that. I think they did a decent job with this.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm a little more beer jaded, I guess. I'm thinking more, I was waiting for more coffee cake or something to come out of it. But it's not a bad beer.
Yeah.
And it may be one of those beers after you try, if you were to sit down and have it maybe another day, if you had another can, then you would pick out more.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be one of those that you get to discover more as you get more used to it.
Yeah.
So
Well, good.
Well, you, sir?
And for me, it's a buy it. And I like to buy these kind of fun beers every once in a while. And because you don't have to commit to like a 6-pack or whatever, you can just get a crawler or 2. Have one now, share it or whatever, and then 6 months from now have another one, and it's just kind of a fun thing to do.
right.
I like the balance that it's got. The cinnamon is to me just right. The vanilla notes are very tame, but what sticks out to me is the brown sugar flavor. I think it's like stands out. I've not had a beer that has that brown sugar flavor, and I like that. It does have that kind of a bitterness at the end. That's why I say it. Kind of the beer comes out at the end.
Sure.
But a very dry finish, and I guess overall it's a satisfying beer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you
I
go.
would not turn down another one.
Unfortunately, I only bought one.
I know.
So,
I'm just saying.
so
I'm
that
not,
means we have to go back.
Oh, there you go.
There we
Yeah.
go.
I'm not saying I'm opposed to it. I'm just saying,
you go.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe in a different environment. It
Sure.
might be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe right out of the tap.
Right.
Yeah.
It might be
Yeah.
a whole different
Well,
environment too.
Right.
They make these as you go. So I mean, like this would be out of the tap. It hadn't been sitting around at all. I ordered them ahead of time, and then they'll.
Kept it in the sun though on the way.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You know, to get that little aginess out.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right. Yeah.
Get secondary fermentation on it.
Right.
Okay.
Well, good.
So anyway, yeah,
Yeah.
there it is from Pivo Brewing,
Pivo.
coffee cake
Okay.
beer.
Yeah. Yeah, that was like I say, something different, kind of fun.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for bringing that, Shane.
You bet.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You betcha.
There you go, all the way down to Iowa. He went there. Like, no, but, all right. Well, I guess that's going to wrap it up for this Beer Guys TV Brewcast. For Carol Ann and for Brent and for Shane, I'm Greg. And until next time, beers to ya.
Beer Guys TV reminds you to drink responsibly. Our reviews are honest opinions. Your opinion and taste may vary. We encourage you to try beers and products for yourself and form your own opinions. Remember to check out Beer Guys TV on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. We'd love to hear from you. Tell us what beer you like and send us your suggestions for us to review. You can contact us at beerguystv@gmail.com.
Oh, boy.
It was fun though because we all ordered something different. I ordered a traditional Czech black lager,
Oh,
Okay.
which was delicious,
yeah.
and I may have got a can, but I couldn't find it today, so I don't know if I ended up getting one or not. But
Or you might discover it at the wrong time.
I might.
That's where it went.
Great.
So we're all sharing the beer, and I had a taste of this one, and I went, "Wow, how did they do that?" Because I tasted the brown sugar right away,
Yeah.
and I thought, "Well, yep, I'm gonna bring that back to the beer people."
There you go. The beer people. The life of the beer people.
Maybe the molasses is giving it that bitterness.
Yeah, that could be.
Probably,
Yeah.
because that's brown sugar is
Yeah.
molasses sugar, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.